Hey YouTube, in this video series, I'm going to show you how you can make a website in Dreamweaver using CSS and something called div tags. Um, so this is the site that we're going to make, as you can see. Basically what it is, well, the difference between this and just slicing it up in Photoshop and saving it as an HTML is you don't have all those extra images. It just is like a real website now. Um, yeah. This is how most websites are made. Most of them use div tags, which basically makes it look a lot nicer and it loads a lot faster. It's really simple to do once you get the hang of it. And in this first video, I'm going to show you how to use div tags. So, yeah, let's get started. So the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need your images. As you can see, I've already got mine. I only have 6 images, and then one final image of my website, which is my tracing image. So let's go into Dreamweaver, make a new HTML file. And we're just going to go down to page properties and select a tracing image. Going to browse, grab that image, and turn the opacity down, or transparency, whatever. And basically this tracing image is just going to be sort of a guide for your website. It'll just help you know where to position everything, really. Okay, so next what you're going to want to make sure you have is you're going to want to be in classic view, and you're going to want to have your rulers out. Okay, so after you've done that, you want to go over here to New CSS Rule and select Compound and replace that with an asterisk, and then a box will pop up. Click on Box. Padding, we're going to do 0, and margin, we're going to do 0. And there, it puts it up in the top corner. This will just make it easier for when we do everything else. Okay, so next what I want to do is I want to find out how wide my website's going to be. So I want it to be 960 pixels wide. So I just pulled that out just to be sure. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start adding our div tags. So we're going to go to Insert Div Tag. First one we're going to add is going to be our wrapper. We're going to click on our wrapper, New CSS Rule, click OK, Box, and now we're going to select the width, which is going to be 960, and I want it to be 1500 pixels high. Alright, so now we'll delete all that. And next what we want to do is we want to start adding our other div tags. Basically, they're all going to go inside this wrapper tag. So, let's see, I want one for my banner, one for my navigation bar, one for my main content, and one for this other content area. So, let's see, we'll do banner, nav bar, main content, and side content. Alright, so now select banner, Control C, and then insert div tag and just paste it as an ID. And we're going to do this with each of them to make our div tags. Alright, so now we've made our 4 main div tags, so what we want to do now is make them all fit in. So, let's see, I want this one to go down 180 pixels. So I want to click on this, New CSS Rule, less specific, OK. Width is going to be 960 by, I believe it was 180 that I just said. Yes, 180. Alright, now we want this one to go down 250 pixels. So our nav bar is going to be 960 by 250 minus 180, which is 70. Oh yeah, and you can also check it by holding down Control, and it'll show you. Now these ones are going to go side by side, so I'm just going to move this one over here. It's going to be 580 pixels. So we'll do New. Box is going to be 580 by 1500 minus 250. And we want to float it to the left, because we want this one to be on the left. Alright, now you'll see our side content shows up over there. So we'll do a new CSS rule. Box, this one's going to be 960 minus 580. And 1250, I think, is what it was. Oops. Click on that again. Forgot to float this one to the left. Alright, so there we go. Now we've added all of our main div tags. Yeah, and in the next tutorial I'll show you how to start really finishing off your website by adding your banners, navigation bar, all that stuff.